Hey guys, Cobra here. Really quick off the bat, I got a bit of a cold. Yeah. So, if I sound gross, it's because I am gross, because I have a cold. But as you can see, the wall of movies has changed a little bit. It's a work in progress. It's like unfortunate that right after I got my foot better, I got this cold, and dusty shelves and dusty does not work well with a cold. So it's been a bit of progress, but I got 12. I'm actually not 100% sure how long it's been since my last video. I'm guessing 2 weeks. That seems to be the standard for me. So first off, I got a second shelf right there. So this is back up here, kind of like it was over there originally. I'm in a weird angle doing this, but it's in alphabetical order. A, and then down there where you can't see is Z. Yeah, so it's a work in progress. I still moving around tons of shelves. The most interesting man in the world with the JC mask is like literally just leaning on the shelf over here. This is a mess. TV shows are all set up, but this shelf, anime's a bit set up too actually, but this shelf is a mess. And then up here, if I can get a good angle, I might just put an image in, but up there, over my shoulder, is an artist I mentioned before in my Comic Con Hall video. His name is Christopher Shy. He did the Dead Space comics, which is how I got interested in his art. We talked over Facebook and just, communicated that way. And he sold some, well, him and a company sold some prints and of some work that he did, and that is, hopefully you can tell, a Star Wars one that I have up there. So, very cool. Other than that, not a whole lot's happened. I've been sick. Still go to work. My foot's pretty much all better, so that's good. Played a bit more video games. I don't know what to tell you. I'm doing good. Picking up Blu-Rays. I got a lot coming out next week, and a lot in March. Actually, I guess a lot coming out when this video is out. There's because this is being recorded on a Monday, uploaded on Tuesday. So this Tuesday there's quite a bit coming out, which will be on next week's video hopefully. And I got some packages coming in the mail, so hopefully they come quick enough that I can actually qualify doing a whole video. And then hopefully by that next week I'll have everything in the entertainment room set up. And so I can show you what it looks like now. But we should start doing the movies. Spin's Second Spin Records had one of their sales where everything was 20% off and you free shipping. And that's the only time I ever shop there is when I have free shipping for some reason. So I picked up a couple things from there. Of course, it's used, so not everything's in really good condition. I got some cases I could swap out, though. So, Family Man. I wanted to get this when it came out, this version of it. But I didn't because I couldn't find it. This is sort of like a guilty pleasure. I don't know. I think it's good Nick Cage. I think, Nick Cage has bad Nick Cage and good Nick Cage. And I think this is good Nick Cage. This is face-off kind of Nick Cage. It's excuse me. It's a story about a man who gets the opportunity to visit a version of his life that could have been during Christmas. It's a good Christmas flick. I tend to watch it every Christmas, so I like it. You don't have to. That's fine. I'm also looking for City of Angels, which is another romantic film he did that I liked. Shoot me, I don't care. And then I picked up Cobra, this film, Serious Man. I'm actually, again, this is like the third Cobra film I picked up that I've never seen. I've seen bits and pieces of it on TV. And I call myself a Cobra Brothers fan. I don't know. I did see Hail Caesar, by the way, and I liked it. Is it their best work? Probably not, but I still liked it. So yeah, A Serious Man. These were all like pretty incredibly cheap. So, and then another guilty pleasure-ish, in terrible condition that I will be swapping the cases out for is Stranger Than Fiction. This is the old version of it. I got the old version of it because I think it has more special features than the new version. I like this film. I like the concept of it. In fact, I think this concept deserves like different versions of telling, like horror films and different things like that. But yeah, I don't know. Again, shoot me if you don't like it. You know, I guess you don't like it, but I do. And then this one I've been waiting to pick up for a long time. One of my favorite M. Night movies. Again, the case is not in great condition. Unbreakable. Sort of a superhero movie, but it's really, really good. And it's got, M. Night standard twists and turns in it. So, I've been wanting it for a good price, and they've had it fries for like $13, and I thought I'm not getting that. I think I got that for like 6 or 4 or something. Next is Bert. I've heard bad things, but I like Bradley Cooper, and I think I got it for like $14 or something. And then I kept it sealed in case they pulled. Now it's $10 at Target, but I don't think they did, so I'm gonna unwrap that. Check it out. And then I got this at Best Buy for $3.99. It's the Bob Marley documentary. It's a Best Buy exclusive, so it has like an extra bonus disc. It's interesting. It's a good documentary, and you learn a lot. I like these kind of things, because while reggae isn't something I listen to very often, Bob Marley is, and I think even people who don't like reggae can listen to Bob Marley. So, and it's interesting to learn about different artists, different people. Sort of like like I really enjoyed Straight Outta Compton, although I don't usually listen to that kind of music. I enjoyed it, and I think that generally is a consensus of every middle-aged man who now listens to that kind of music because of Straight Outta Compton. Then Snow White. This is the Best Buy exclusive lenticular. Like I said, I'm not a huge Disney fan, but when I saw Snow White coming out, it was kind of like one of the first Disney movies I saw. I think it was probably a lot of people's first. And Best Buy, this is a really cool lenticular. So, yeah. Still, first place Aladdin for me, and second place is Jungle Book, which, oh my god, I'm so excited for the live action one. You have no idea. Yesterday was Super Bowl, and they released a new trailer, and it was cool. Very cool. Then another Target, I guess not another, but another Target purchase, Batman Bad Blood, Steelbook. DC animated features. I don't know how many times I could go over the fact that they know what they're doing with animation. And I always get the Steelbook version if I can. I started late, so I don't have them all, but I have a majority of them. And I don't think I'm going to try to complete them all. Which are now mixed in here. I don't have them separated, along with my Statham stuff. I decided that rather than taking up extra shelf space, I'm just going to blend them in. I may, after I collect all the Coen Brother films on Blu-ray, I may separate them just because Fargo is like my favorite movie of all time. So I kind of want to do like a little Coen Brothers display, but we'll see what I do with that. Next is Goosebumps. This was $14 or $15 at Target. Second week. Never saw it. Was looking forward to it. Kind of skipped over it. And it came with a $2 rebate and a excuse me, a $8 movie ticket to go see whatever you want. It was kind of cool actually. It's whatever you want. So I actually went to go see Hail Caesar with some friends with that. So Uh, Next is kind of an odd film. This is put up by the same people who put out Spring, not the film itself, but the Blu-ray, Draft House. This is The World of Kanako. I haven't watched it yet, but the trailer seemed really interesting. And these editions are always really cool. They come with like a poster and a little book and alternate art. The movie seemed really intense, so it looked pretty good. It's pretty much about a detective whose daughter gets taken or goes missing or something like that. I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. I plan on watching it this weekend. So, oh, not this weekend, but this week when I'm off from work. I got that from Amazon along with because I had Prime for a little while. Man Up. This I liked. I watched it yesterday. This is by the producers of Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. Stars Simon Pegg, but it's nothing like those films, and obviously isn't written by Edgar Wright. Yeah, this is good. I haven't seen a really good rom-com in a long time, and this one does it. This one's really good. It's got Lake Bell, Simon Pegg. Yeah, it's about Lake Bell kind of plays an out-of-luck romantic who's had a tough time with dates. And she bumps into a girl on a train who's meeting a blind date based off this book that they're supposed to carry. She leaves the book behind for her to read, and Simon Pegg mistakes Lake Bell for the girl, and they go on a date, and hilariously and romantically ensue different stuff happens. And it's good. If you haven't seen it, pick it up. I think it's like $12. You might be able to get it cheaper later. I don't know. I'm trying to make sure these Blu-rays don't fall. And then lastly, I saved the best for last, guys, because that's how I am. Assassin's Bullet. What? Assassin's Bullet? I looked that up on Rotten Tomato. It has a fucking 0%, and the first review says, why would I watch this? I went to a lot of Dollar Trees and dollar stores carry Blu-rays. I've never been fortunate enough to have 80 of my local ones or 80 ones out of town that I've been to carry them. And my local one had one. And I said, fuck it, it's $1. I don't even care. I didn't even look at the title. I just grabbed it and left. I didn't look at the title. That's a lie. I saw I had Christian Slater and Donald Sutherland, President Snow from the Hunger Games. And so I thought, what the fuck? I like them. It can't be that bad. I was wrong. It is that bad. It's sealed, but I'm not going to return it. I am going to watch it at some point. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's $1, guys. At the very least, I should go back and purchase like 12 of them just for replacement cases, because I think like the cheapest you can find a replacement Blu-ray case is like $3. And I think this, unfortunately, this is the Eco case. Oh well. Oh boy, man. Time sure does fly. I've been doing this a while now, and I've got almost 150 subs, guys. So thanks a lot. And thanks for your patience for a while I've been gone. And it's always good to be back. I'm always going to try to put out content at least every 2 weeks at the minimum, if not every week. I kind of have a 5 Blu-ray rule. I think I even said this from the start. 5 Blu-rays. Then I do a pickup. If I don't have 5 Blu-rays, or 5 Blu-rays is something special to show, I'm not going to do a pickup. That's too quick. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time for you guys. As you can see, I'm also trying to stare at the camera more. I know I said in the last video there was going to be part 2. I filmed that part 2 and decided that it was a lot of me talking and less showing. So I figured when I do the entertainment room tour, I'll pinpoint the kind of stuff that I wanted to show off in the video. I think that's it, guys. So I'll see you next week. As always, thanks for watching, liking, subscribing. Thanks for creating content and that I enjoy. Thanks for watching my content. I'm running out of breath quickly because I can't breathe through my nose, and talking requires me to breathe less through my mouth, so it's causing me to cough more, and that's disgusting, And I apologize that I'm sick, but I wanted to do a video before it had been too long. But again, thanks for watching and subscribing and everything, man. Like, I love being part of this community, as I always say. So, as always,